Hello, good afternoon, good morning, good evening. I hope everybody's doing okay. I This is my first time doing this, so I am a little nervous, and I hope that you guys have a little grace on me. And but I appreciate you guys for being here. I love you guys. This is one of the best things that we have in our community, the support. And so when you come in, excuse me, if you want to put in where you signing on from, I will appreciate that. This way we all know where we could connect with each other, because one of the things that we encourage a lot is connection. And that's how we pretty much, I guess, grew up coming from the DGC community. As we know, we have an amazing community there, and it's gotten big. So I think the option of being able to create our own community, to have our members together, is just amazing, because it's more like a little bit more cozy. And yes, and it's a great opportunity to be able to do that. I respect everybody's time, so I do appreciate, I don't want to take too long. I do want to go over my community. Look at that. We have Texas in the house, California,
30 days.
Georgia, Canada, Arkansas. Thank you so much. Central Florida.
Such a great question, my friend. That is why
Thank you so much, everybody from, look at this. Wow.
If you'd like to.
That is why I recommend.
Oh,
Because if that's not hard work, I don't know what is.
Well,
I have this little here on the side of my screen, and I want you guys to keep this in mind while I introduce you to my community and what I have in there. And I would love some feedback at the end of my little presentation, to see if you are able to answer these questions with the information that I have in my community. It would be a great help. So where are you right now? And where do you want to be by the end of 2025? What's holding you back from getting there? And what are you considering to break through and make it happen, to be able to make it happen? So I want to see, just test your mind a little bit, so I could help my community as well. I'm just going to, and I'm sorry I'm not able to see on the screen, because I'm going to try and show this here. And my computer has a mind of its own. I try to press buttons, and yeah, it goes all over the place. So my community, I called it Rise and Thrive with Success. I am also thinking of the Spanish community and the Spanish, the Latinos community. So I'm also together with that is Levántate y Prospera con Éxito. To me, I have a deep heart with the Latinos. Of course, you all know that I am Latina, and Spanish was my first language, and I've come a long way. So a little bit about me. You guys know me. My name is Maria. I was born in Puerto Rico, raised in New York, and I am now in Florida. And I'm sorry, I am a little nervous, so have a little patience with me. So I am a mom of 2 plus 2. So I have 2 kids. Tony has 2. We have 3 daughters and 1 son. With that, we also have, so they have given us a beautiful family. We have 10 grandchildren, a grandson, and one that was born 3 days ago. She's so cute. She's this big. She's tiny, gorgeous, and our family's growing. So we are very, 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 very lucky to be able to have our family together. So I met Tony when I first moved to Florida. We ended up getting together and getting married on 11/11/11. I used to always have that 11/11, make a wish, and he proposed and he was like, okay, so we're getting married on 11/11/11. And I'm like, oh, that's a few months from now. But we made it happen. It was nice. So that's a long story from now. But I want to get into this community. One day he comes home and he is listening to a lady and he's like, oh, listen, we are able to retire. She has a program that she's running and, we could do this and that. And I'm like, no, I'm good. I don't do sales. I play with numbers. I do accounting, but sales is not my thing. And he needed help setting up. I started helping him set up and I was hooked. I was totally hooked. The mentor's voice just resonated. I resonated with her like instantly. I had just lost my mom. She wasn't talking about anything other than the training. And it was great. She just had a soothing voice. And that brings me to today. We've had so many opportunities and so many, she's just an amazing person. So anyway, I started working the community. We had the opportunity to learn how to build our own community. And I said to myself, oh, but what am I going to open my community with? I don't really have like a big story or anything that I could give, but we all have our stories. I was a single mom. I was a caregiver and I'm ready to retire. So that brings me into like, you know what? There are so many caregivers that could use this program that I need to be able to reach out. I want to help them. I want to have them close to me, and I want to have that opportunity to indulge and just embrace and just be there for them. Same thing with my Latino community. I want to be able to help them, and not to mention that there are so many people that are in situations that they're not able to get out of because of financial security. So all those things together, I'm like, you know what? I do have a story. I do have a story that could help people. And I could bring in this community and I could make it work. So I'll show you here. So to start here, module, it's basically that, you meet a little bit of the community. It asks you a couple of questions and it asks you to just go in and put in your name and introduce yourself to the community. And all that good stuff. You join the community. I mean, is to connect, of course. We all need a little bit of connection out there, people to motivate us and encourage us to just move forward in this journey. I also have the daily gratitude and motivation. Every day I put in a different quote in here. I actually had the first week up on the top and I started like scrolling down. I'm like, okay, well, we're going to have to kind of like make it, because if not, I was going to have to get rid of these other ones. But every day you could go in and read a different quote in there. We have the wellness blueprint. These are at no charge. You could go in there. You're able to print this out. It just gives you just a rundown, your day and, morning momentum and what you could do if you need mindful breaks, just, you know, the different exercise that you could do. I am going to put a PDF on this in case you do want to print it out and just put it on a wall or put it somewhere so you could remind yourself. If you have your 9 to 5, you want to put it on your desk, whatever you want to do with this, you're able to do. I encourage you to go into the community and do print it out. This way you could take advantage of that. I have the Caregivers Haven. This is to support caregivers, and not only caregivers, but those that are being cared for. This is another free module in the community. In here, I am putting just daily quotes and exercises that you could do. We all know, again, that we need a little bit of that motivation. And I'm trying to incorporate a little bit of motivation in each of the modules because, again, yes, everything is mindset, but we all need a little bit of that vitamin. And to me, these little quotes are vitamins to our brain and to our souls. So I have a little bit of that in there. I do have different resources for caregivers, and always trying to keep in mind as a caregiver that you need to self-care. There's resources for that, and how to do time management. Sometimes as caregivers, it's very, very hard to like think of us. So, you know, it is important to try to keep that a little journal as a remind ourselves, okay, this is what we need to do that. And stress relief, and also emergency and crisis support. I am going to keep this as updated as possible. And I'm going to try and keep it as international also, because again, when I was caring for my mom, there was a lot of things. She was the first one that I took care of. There was a lot of things that we don't know until we have to know. And it was difficult. It was difficult because I was her sole caregiver, and who do you run to? There's times that when you need someone there, like immediately, there's really no one. And plus, there's situations that even if we know, we don't know. So again, I'm gonna do a PDF on this, a little form to have all these numbers and these resources just in a spot where you can have wherever you need to. So that's on my caregiver module. I have the Latino ones in here. If you want to learn Spanish, you could also come in here. I do have a glossary that you know, if you find yourself in a like situation that you came across someone that speaks Spanish and, oh wait, how do you say this? You're able to go in here and find what you need. Again, I did a PDF. These PDFs, if you want to print them out, that would be excellent to have in your paperwork. I have paperwork for everything. So, and this is just like for the digital world, you know, tráfico, you know, which is like content traffic and all that good stuff. So we have it in Spanish and in English. So you're able to use both. I also have here in Spanish how to create your vision board. I also have the 90-day run. What I'm doing is I revise 7 days at a time. This is a summary of the 7 days. And this is optional for discussion. This is a weekly call that I want to have for us to be able to either discuss this, or if any of the members need any help with anything. So that is my my Latino community. I have the digital growth into the next level. These are for the members that have signed up under me. I have a one-on-one when they sign up. again, I do have the questions. Okay, so why did you sign up? Let's create a plan, and I can help them into that direction to be able to find their path and have a plan on and set their goals. If there's no plan, there's no goals, where do we go? So I want to be able to do that with the members. They're to do content creation, Q&As. If someone is in trouble for that, we system. We're gonna have a weekly call depending on whatever the community needs help with. In here, this is all worksheets and tools. Excuse the noise if you hear that. So I do have, these are all PDFs or spreadsheets that I have. Like this one here is for, I'm not going to open it because I'm afraid of my computer freezing up on me and then I'll end up like, so this is for the new members checklist to keep track of their websites, their passwords, whatever links they need, the landing page, and access to have everything together and keeping their desktop. This way they could quickly get to what they need to get, whether it's systemy, whatever it is, they could keep track of that. The goal setting, social media content tracker, a lot of us need that because sometimes we forget, oh, what did I do content on last week? This way we could keep track on that. The conversion tracking PDF. This way, either weekly or whenever it is that you want to keep track of your conversions, you could do that. And these are all things that we're going to go through, that I'm going to go through with the members. And also business expenses. So, like whatever expenses you have, that for your online business, this is a spreadsheet for that. And the same thing here we have, there we had it in Spanish. I also have it in English, just a summary of the 90-day run. This way, if there's something that they don't understand or they need help with, we will discuss it in our calls. So that's on that. And again, I'm sure there's a lot of other stuff that are probably needed as a first-time member. So that's where we will take care of that. We have the inner circle. So this here is for life matters situation. Sorry that I got stuck on this one here. So the inner circle, life matters, is talking about certain topics that we come across in life. As you see my list here, this is going to be a 2-week core. I want to call, I don't know, class, I guess. So we like on the financial to do, what would work out better? Mostly everyone that's in the community, of course, we all walk in thinking of our financials and looking for help financially. And it is good to be able to keep track of what we have, what we need, and where we're going. And sometimes, we think that we know, but then when we're asked or we try and put that down somewhere, we don't. So, this will be tracking our expenses and our income. And I have a spreadsheet for that. And when I say spreadsheet, I'm it's either like a PDF file or something that you are able to either print out or you're able to upload into your system and just do the numbers from there. Time management. With these programs, time management is super important. There's so much going on and we want to do so much. So, we're gonna go and keep track of what we do, how we could manage our schedule, what we could block, what we could do now, what we could do later. So that's what this is. So the first week would be going over how to go, going over that spreadsheet or to-do list. And then the second week would be more like, how did it work? Where did you get stuck? Where can we fix it? Where are we going? We have the emotional and the tracking. The tracking is our system. I think this will probably have to go up on the top a little bit, but this is as far as like, and this is also going to go over to the new members. The order that they should be signing on to the system. Kayabi, the school, the system, and how that would go about, and physical to do. So that's on the inner circle. Now, empowerment workshop. I am really, these two, inner circle and the empowerment workshop, I'm really excited about. So I have, we're going to have a workshop on vision board mastering. I have someone that has a business that does this, and I am going to have her come in and give us a workshop. I think I put that one on top because I think that, I mean, it's nice again to be able to keep track or be able to aim somewhere. Okay, so I want a house. Okay, I'm going to put the house in my vision board, and that's where I'm headed. Whatever it is, I want to help my kids, a picture of your kids. I want to help and this church, and vision board of everything and anything that we want to do, so we know what direction we're going. I also have affiliate marketing. We're going to have a workshop on that. I already spoke to my contacts and she is going to for her to come in and give us a quick introduction of affiliate marketing, and how we could go about and get involved with that. We could create that as an income stream. Also grieving and healing, coping with the loss of a loved one. I have someone that I'm going to talk to. She does have a community within the community, and this is important to talk about. There's a lot of people, including myself, sometimes we grieve and we don't even know what grieving is. We don't even know what to feel. And, sometimes, like, I know that when I lost my mom, the only word that came out of my mouth was, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. A word that I never used in the past, because I was always able to figure out everything. So I think that, having a workshop on grieving and healing, it's tremendously important. I'm going to talk to her to see if maybe, like, depending on how it goes the first time, we could have her come in of course, we want to focus on caregivers and everyone, of course, but I think that it is important. For example, also, part of caregivers, hospice. I didn't know what hospice was. To me, hospice was the end. It's not. But again, these are things that we don't know until we do know. And like that, we have all these others. I am going to include more as time comes on. I know I would like to do these 3 first, and then depending on what the members want, then we'll follow with the other ones. I'm really, really excited about this one module here because we're here to learn and grow and succeed. And I think that, to me, these are things that are going to help us get there. So I do have a module here introducing the legacy and how, what it does for us and why it's one of the best programs out there, the benefits of it. And I have the 2-hour workday plan and how to be able to get into the program. I know there's a lot of people that most of us are, but not everyone is in the legacy there is a way, and there's so much happening with the legacy right now. It's a good time to go in. So with the legacy, this is what have brought me where I am. The community, builders community, I think it is really another way. I mean, this is where we want to take us in the future. We want to learn, we want to create an income, we want to become financially free, we want to help. And the best way to go is creating a community. And I think that I feel that, you know, having the opportunity to create this community, to me, it's amazing. It is a little bit time consuming, but when you enjoy what you do, you find the time. And I think that it's fun. It's it's such a good feeling. It's the beginning. I don't have a lot of members, but I will. And I cannot wait until my first member says to me, "Oh, I made 6 figures. OMG." That's gonna be like super awesome. I can't wait. I can't wait because that's my why. Of course, my main why is I want my kids to be proud of me. I want my grandchildren to be proud of me. And yes, my main social media platform is TikTok. And in the beginning, it's like even like sometimes I'm like, oh, but my grandchildren. But no, I am on TikTok, and you know what? I've done videos dancing with my grandchildren, and it's good to be fun. Like we have to grow with our grandchildren and our kids. Every day is a different experience. Every day is a different thing, but you know, we have to stay young, and you know, so creating a community and showing and being there for others, you know, like I know that makes my kids proud. I know that makes my grandchildren proud. And I'm really, really looking forward to that. We do have a mastermind um, that I have learned so much. And not only you know, there's so many different strategies that are, it's almost like hidden strategy. Like, wait, what? You could do that? Like there is so much that we are learning within the mastermind that it gives us like that confidence to be able to take that right step and make it happen. You know, like it helps the mind to soak up that idea that you're enough, you're able to do this. um you know, so the mastermind, it's amazing an amazing community to get into. I do have the links here to be able to register. If you need to, you do have to put in an application, and things are getting a little tighter in there, but I don't want to use the word qualify, but if you want to join, now is a good time to join. For many reasons. There's a lot in there to catch up with. And you know what? You don't want to skip anything. So it's awesome. And then I have the affiliate link for school. If you are going to open your own community, trust me, school is the place to go. They are improving. I know they have an upgrade coming up soon. I do have to look into that. But it's, you know, it's a very simple way to open your community, and it gives you a lot of different options. I don't know. I knew a second ago a lot more, but you know, it's and daily there's so many different communities opening. So obviously school is a good way to keep track. It keeps track of your members, you keep tracks of everything. It also helps your members stay in touch. You get a leaderboard. Oh, so in here, let's see. There's a games community with school that you are able to make money. I mean, there are people that are joining, I think that's what it's called, the school games. And they're making a lot of money on that. I'm talking about like thousands of dollars. And I seen pictures of people going to this place. Everybody meets over there. I'm not sure what it entails, but I mean, they're trying to give school a lot of value to have more people come in. So that's something good to look forward to. And you're able to have like different levels and different things. You can play games with your members and, challenges and all that good stuff. Keep track of your members. You're also able to upload PDF files of, I do accounting. I love PDF files. I love Excel because those are like my best friends. So that's the reason why, to me, keeping track of things, that's the way to go. But you are able to keep track of your community that way. So if there's any questions, anybody, I'm sorry, I've talked a lot. Again, I'm trying to not take everybody's time. So my vision for 1 year from now. Oh, my vision is to have, like I have here, have a thriving, supportive space where members feel seen, heard, and empowered. I know when we have our 9 to 5, it's very, you're not always seen. Unfortunately, we dedicate 8 hours a day, and sometimes we go to our office or wherever it is. And, oh, you were at work yesterday? I didn't even see you. We get that a lot. I want this space to be a safe place, a place that the members feel comfortable. And that's where I see this. I was born in DGC, which is an amazing community. I want to have my community to be that way. A place of connection where caregivers, single parents, and those seeking financial freedom support one another through challenges and victories. I want us to celebrate each other. Good times and bad times. It's like I've always told my kids, we have to celebrate our kids with whatever they do, whether it's good or bad. And because the good ones, it's like, wow, we're doing something good. The bad ones is what they use as experience and what makes them grow. So, we celebrate everything that happens to us. Also a growing hub of success stories where members have built digital businesses, found financial security, and gained the freedom to live life on their own terms. Doesn't that sound like so powerful? Like, it's time. It's time. And I was doing a research the other day on the 9 to 5 that was created centuries ago, over a century ago. And it was really because they needed people to stay in the factories, men for the most part, because before was only men working. So they needed to stay in for long shifts. Why are we still doing that? We don't need that. We have so many different things to be able to cut our days in half. But they won't. So we have to take matters in our own hands. We could work a 2-hour day and go about our day, spending time with our kids, spending time with our families, spending time with our loved ones, staying healthy. Working an 8-hour day is not so healthy. sometimes we go without eating breakfast, without eating lunch, without having a break. So, it is a good thing to be able to live life in your own on your own terms. Lisa, I see that you have your hand up.
Hello.
Hello.
First of all, fabulous job. Everything looks wonderful and everything, I mean, loved everything. And I was going to help you out on the comments because Heather actually had a question on the vision board, which got me to thinking, ooh, yeah, I'd like to know that too. And is it going to be digital or like hands-on, like cutting out pictures and stuff like that? Do you know what she does?
Well, I did my vision board with her and we did it. I was not prepared. I thought it was just talking and maybe digital, but she said, oh, just grab a piece of paper. And I actually did drawings and so it was manually. I'm not sure if she's doing digital, but I could ask her.
I kind of want a physical board, something I can touch.
Yes, I agree. Yes. I will talk to her and see how she how she's doing it.
Okay.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then I would love like every 3 months to go in and just like see what we can take off the board and see what we can add to the board or something like that. So that'd be kind of cool.
That's a great idea. So I think she has a 20-day follow-up, like to see if yes, like what was done, what did you accomplish, what did you not accomplish, what are you still working on, do you take away, do you put back in? So yes. Yeah.
And you may have to explain like why hers is sitting in the driveway.
Say that again.
Yes, mine is sitting in the driveway. So I created a vision board quite a while ago, and as you go into my garage, it's like right on my, it's everything's magnetized on my refrigerator. And my brother-in-law came by and he was like, "Is that like a vision board?" And in October of this last year, we bought our pickup that was on the vision board and to pull our camper and stuff. So vision boards are very, very unique and they do happen. And one of the things that is another vision board that you can create is like create one in Pinterest or create one in Canva and put it as a screenshot on your cell phone so that you see it every day whenever you pick your cell phone up as um, your backdrop.
That's a great idea. Even like on the
Mhm.
computer, like as a screen, as a back.
Screenshot.
Yes,
For sure.
I like that very much.
Yeah, they work. You've got to vision. It's just like Michelle keeps telling us all the time. You've got to vision things, and if you don't vision it, you don't see it. You don't even shoot for it. So vision boards work. And then
Yes.
keep all your vision boards because I followed a guy one time, and he was like, one of the things that I did not even realize we had created a vision board several years ago, and he said we literally moved into the house that was on our vision board, and I didn't even notice that it was the house when I purchased it that was on our vision board. But when I pulled out the vision board, we are in our house that was on the vision board like 5 years later. So, yeah, keep them.
Wow. Wow. That's incredible. That's nice. Nice. Good. Thank you for sharing that. Mildred, hi.
Hi, everyone. I'm Mildred, also known as DQ Mildred. Excuse me. I had to ask you a question. So your background is accounting. Why not offer something like that as well? You know what I mean? Like basics of accounting for some of the people who are coming on. These are entrepreneurs, and some of these entrepreneurs, we don't know if they've ever been or had their own business. So something as simple as, a simple P&L You know what I mean? Or a simple spreadsheet. I mean, you would know better than I do because even though I own my own, I own my own little treat center. I am not good with P&Ls at all. It's awful. I hate it.
Yes, and you know what? It's really, I love numbers. Um, I'm not licensed, so I think that would probably put me into into a situation.
Gotcha.
So yeah, so I really can't give like legal financial advice. I
Right.
do create, I could share a formula.
I was gonna
So
say that, yeah, something like even if it's something like, I don't know about that stuff either, sad to say, but something simple for the average person to like an outline or something.
yes, so what I have in one of the modules, in the, I think it's the inner circle. No.
All right, so you already have something.
Yes, I do. Workshop.
Because that would be great for beginners. I was just trying to. Your site is awesome, by the way.
Thank you. Thank you.
And I
Yeah,
wanted
so
to say,
in-
Christy, you reminded me of something when you were talking about your vision board, and that is a long time ago, I used to do network marketing for a jewelry company, and I had a nice little downline. And I remember I'm always mentoring them. And I remember I said to them one day about vision boards and let's try to do a vision board. And then I remembered that I always kind of had a vision board. I would, believe it or not, don't ask me why, but I would create the house layout that I wanted in an Excel program. And when I was teaching that, I mean, never forget that day when, as I was teaching that, I said, this house is very similar to the one I just bought. That was a long time ago, to this layout. Da, da, da. And I thought to myself, oh, these things really do work. Vision boards really do work. You know what I mean? Because you know what I mean? So I just thought Christy, you just reminded me of that. So I thought I would bring that up. But I think you did a phenomenal job today, Maria. I just wanted to say that as well.
She did.
Kudos to you.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm not gonna lie, I am a little bit well, when I started, I was a little nervous. I feel more comfortable now. I appreciate, thanks to all of you for making it that way. This means a lot to me, and I am going to give it my all. I seriously want to dedicate to this, and I want to help people. I've been on that side of the wall, being a caregiver and not being able to, like going crazy, especially for my mom. I didn't know about the program that we have. And, I had to work and I had to take care of her. For my dad, it was so much easier. So as a lot of I lost my mom in 22. Today makes 3 years. And it just worked out that I did this, that I had scheduled this for today, but it just worked out that, today makes 3 years of my mom not being with me. And then 2023, I lost my dad. For my dad, I was able to get on a plane and go to Puerto Rico because I had daily pay. So it, it is such a mind relief. I still have my 9 to 5, and I was like, you know what? It's okay. I have plan B. It's okay. If they get rid of me, I have plan B. So first things first. Of course, with my mom, I didn't, I was able to work from home, but I still had to work. So, this means a lot to me to be able to share this with a lot of people. I want to help people. I want to be able to get them to where they want to be, to where they need to be. It's not easy. It's a little bit engaged, but as we all know, if we commit, if we become consistent, we can make this happen. We have everything that we need. Now we have more. Now with the Legacy 2.0, Now with all the changes that we're having, now with us having the option to have a community, I'm trying to see what's missing between the lines that I could offer and help my members and help people just get there. I want to make that happen. I want people to just like feel good. I want to change that 9 to 5 old-fashioned tradition. If everything else is advancing, why are we stuck in that 9 to 5? There is no need for that. I mean, honestly, even in offices, like right now, the office that I work for, the technology is so advanced that they could cut my day in half. No, I have more work. Instead of saying, okay, well, you know what? The work that you do, you could be done in 4 hours, which is true. No, then we get more work. So we got to take matters into our own hands. I want to bring that out there and let people know that, you know what? You got to take care of your mom. You got to take care of your dad. You could do it. You could work from home and you can make them part of this because it's fun. I mean, my dad did a few videos with me and, like it is possible. This is possible. So if there's anything that I could do to help any of you, I'm here. I always offer to help. I am a person to service. Michael, thank you very much for joining. I appreciate you. I'm happy that you're here. Christy, Heather, Lisa, Mildred, Crystal, Rosalina, Tony, Maria Paldo, thank you very much. iPhone is, I'm not sure who iPhone is, but I appreciate you because you guys made everything possible. And you guys are going to be, I'm saving this recording. I am putting this in the community. And this is going to be what I show next year today. That this is what we had and this is what we have. So it is very exciting. Again, if anybody wants to start anything new, do count on me. My goal is be done with my 9 to 5 in June. So God first, but I know it's going to happen. I've been saying it for a few months now. I want to be done by my next birthday. My birthday's in July. So early June, I'm going to give my notice. I am the only one that does the work that I do in the company. It is corporate. So I'm going to give them as much time as possible for them to find someone that they're happy with. And then I'm just going to dedicate to digital growth and to the next level and to rise and thrive with success. So anybody has any more questions? Okay, so if you guys can, and you want to give a little bit of, go through this little thing here, if you want to take a picture of it, and then in the comments, you could say what I have here. Will it help you get and answer these questions? What would you do different? What would you add? What would you take away? And what would help me help others get there? Okay. So thank you very much. I love you guys. I will always have you in my heart for being here today. I appreciate you. And I'm sorry if it feels that I'm not looking at the camera. It's just that the camera's here and, so I'd like to look at you guys and stuff. But thank you for your support. I appreciate you guys. Thank you very much and have a great weekend. Okay, bye-bye.
Nice.